All right, Hawks fans, you are looking live at the Blue Sports Stable in Superior, Colorado for this quarterfinal matchup in the International Silver Stick 12UA tournament, Rocky Mountain region. The Hawks advanced after a slow start to the tournament. Today we'll be facing the Mountain Selects team, which is a local Colorado team, a lot of all-stars from the various mountain towns, and typically they have a strong team. If the Hawks were to win this game, or rather the winner of this game would play New Mexico this evening at 6 o'clock in the semifinals. The losers' weekend is over. Hawks are getting warmed up. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, here we are about to get started. Mountain Selects be playing the Hawks today in the quarterfinals. Like I said, International Silver Stick Rocky Mountain Regional. The winner of this game will play at 6 o'clock tonight against New Mexico in the semifinals. We're going to start with Seyfried deep and Stack at forward. And then back on defense, you have Blom and Carlson. Here comes deep into the zone. Loose puck in front of the net. And here comes Mountain Select. Mountain Select in white. The Hawks are in black. In the middle, nice back check play by Seyfried behind the net. Stack has it. Cross ice pass, a beauty to Deep. Deep's going to fire it. Rebound. Nice play by Seyfried on the board. He flips it backhand at the net. Got it on net there. Right in front of the net. Dangerous pass. Here comes Mountain Selects. Carlson and Blom are back.
Big game for us Hawks here against Mountain Selects. Good
Stack
pass there.
has it.
That was a rocket from Stack. That was a great pass to Stack, and then Stack just fired it. And the goalie's chest, though. Face off, no zone.
You got to like these cross-ice passes that we've already seen a couple of. That's when this Hawks team is extremely dangerous, when they're hitting that cross-ice pass to the opposite side forward.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see when it works out.
Pope and Kane are on defense. Lang, Bussman, and Varley are your forwards. Pope's back 2-on-1. Mountain Select pass across. And it did not connect, fortunately. Here comes Varley. They're going to call Bussman for offsides. The forward on the opposite side, we're so aggressive, but sometimes we just get off.
Yeah, it just happens sometimes. You know, you're trying to cheat, get that cross-ice pass going for a breakout. It's whatever, but we have a face-off and offsides dot.
Lang will take the draw. He's got Varley and Bussman at forward still. Pope and Kane are your blue liners. Nice play with his feet by Lang. Mountain Select tries the cross-ice pass. That's going to be icing. So the Hawks will have an offensive zone face-off. Like I said, when this team played poorly Wednesday night and I think a little bit Friday morning, it's when they weren't hitting these passes, those longer stretch ice passes, those ice passes that are kind of across the ice, or the drop passes. And so far, I think we're crisp on some of our passing, which I think is going to bode well.
Mostly, I mean, teams just can't pass like we do. That's from what I've seen at this level especially.
Pope gets it over to Stromberg, up to Vossenkemper. He's got Dodge in the middle. We did have a forward change.
Ooh, we're lucky we didn't get that called right there. That was probably a hook. Stick was.
I think the Mountain Select player grabbed the stick.
I don't know. It's hard to see from this angle. I mean, just see a.
Vossenkemper on the far side, wide angle. He's looking for something. Dodge has it, gets it over to Blom. Blom down low, in the middle, great pass to Dodge. Shoots it, back door. Vossenkemper was there. Great passing.
That was just tic-tac-toe passing, NHL bumper style with the guy in the middle. And couldn't get the shot off as well as we wanted to, but that was beautiful to watch.
Mountain Select's going to dump it in the zone around the horn. Dodge is there, so is Blom. Into the middle, it comes to Stromberg. Nice cross-ice pass, a little behind Vossenkemper, but still gets there. No penalty called there. It could have been a little bit of a bump, but you just never know. Nice pass to Dodge in the zone. Dodge fires it. Blocker save.
You can already tell from the get-go this Mountain Selects team is going to, take as many offensive chances as they want to because they can barely get it out of their D zone, as we've been seeing this weekend for a lot of teams. But they're in our zone right now. Let's see what happens.
Oh, get in there. Get in there. Let him go to the slot. Nice reversal by Stromberg to Vossenkemper. Vossenkemper hits it out. Going to get some changing now for the Hawks. Seyfried has it. He's almost getting hooked, but here comes Deep. He comes away with it. He's got Stack in front of the net, but he's not able to get the pass off. Back on defense, we have Carlson and Kane. Nice pass by Carlson to Stack. Stack to... That was dangerous. That was Seyfried on the shot there, and it hit a Mountain Selects defender. That's going to be an icing. So the referee said tip.
We didn't touch it, but I guess he thought we touched it.
Stack's going to have some room, but it's all by himself, so he's going to delay a little bit, throw it around the horn. Comes up to Kane at the point. Pope has just come onto the ice. Stack down low with it. Stack over to Seyfried. One-timer. Glove save. Good-looking pass. Good-looking shot. Better save.
Man, if we could just lock down on defense, we've had this game won. I mean, they can barely defend us, running around in their own zone right now.
Deep down low looking for it. It flies by him on the boards. Into the zone. Mountain Selects got a little bit of a breakaway. Pope is chasing the player. She gets the stick and not allowing the player to corral the puck. Nice play by Pope.
When you're a defenseman, you just got to make sure the puck doesn't bounce over your stick, and sometimes it does, and you just got to back check. That's all part of the game. Peterson
was coming onto the ice as well, but a good recovery to prevent a shot there by the Hawks. This Mountain Select team has some skill. And the goalie has done a nice job. So I do suspect that this game is going to be tight. Deep into the middle, no trip. Here comes Mountain Select. Nice stick by Seyfried. He is going to ice it. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off, 5 minutes to go in the first period. AJ, what are you feeling?
Just kind of like the other games besides Wednesday that I watched, except this team has a little more skill, We're so good at our cross-ice passes. We get in the zone, we hit the bumper, we're getting shots on the net, but, got to lock down on defense. I think this team's doing a pretty good job. Just got to break this game open.
Mountain Selects wins the draw. Quick shot across the face. Dangerous pass in the middle. Great save by Mr. Ethan Lefebvre. Varley has it. He has Lang behind him and Busman behind him again. Pass in the middle. Back door. How did that not go in? What a pass from Varley to Lang, who beat the goaltender but not the goal.
That's a hard pass to make.
Shot high and wide by Peterson. Pope, the other defender. Lang into the middle, looking for Busman. Nothing. Varley with it down low. Now Lang is there in support. Gotta like the passing. Comes to Pope at the point. She throws it back down low. Mountain Selects comes away with it. Mountain Selects player shoots it wide. Comes up to Busman, who tries to chip it out. Peterson's ultimately able to launch it forward. Varley with the interception. He's got Busman in the middle, but a good breakup by the Mountain Selects player. Blom, quick shot, blocked by Mountain Select. Busman. Nice physical play by Mountain Select to take that puck away. You got Carlson and Blom back on defense. Blom's going to probably get there first. She does. Reverses it around the horn. Nice cross-ice pass to Vossenkemper. He's got Stromberg in the middle. Vossenkemper tries a toe drag, unsuccessful. Here comes Mountain Select, but not for long. Good back check by Dodge. Nice stick by Carlson there. Nice pass by Blom, or a good thought rather, but it goes behind the intended target of Dodge, so that's going to be icing.
With 3 minutes left in the first. We got to get a goal here soon. We got to get the momentum going. We just, we're getting shots. There's, the goalie's just making good saves, playing pretty good defense, and yeah.
Yep, we definitely like to get get our leads, get a couple of goals, and settle into the game. Stromberg cross-ice pass, but it's intercepted or knocked away. Pope is there in the corner. She goes up the boards. Mountain Select fires it from the point, but the weak shot is corralled by Kane. Comes to Mountain Select on the boards. Around the horn, Vossenkemper's going to be there. He's got Dodge in the middle. A little bit of a 2-on-3. That's got to be a trip.
Maybe he fell.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's a chip right there.
Here comes Mountain Selects. Pope and Kane are back. Nice job by Pope blocking the man.
Their whistles this game.
The puck went right between Pope's legs, but she got in the way of the man and stopped his advance. Textbook defensive play there. Vossenkemper on the boards. Quick shot from Mountain Select. Goes past the goalie, but it was not on net. That one's off the back of the cage. Mountain Select getting a little bit of pressure here.
Yeah, it's changing my the way I'm thinking of this game so far. Mountain Select's more skilled than I thought.
It doesn't look like Mountain Selects is going to give away much easy access shots or goals.
We got to create our own.
Quick shot by the Mountain Select player. Rebound goes just over the stick of the backdoor Mountain Select player. Pass up to Dodge. Dodge, quick shot.
Oh.
That had some heat on it. Stacked down low. 1 minute to go in this first period. Backdoor pass. Puck was loose, thrown into the corner off the official, actually.
Minute remaining in the first.
Nice interception by Deep, but he needs to get back on sides. Seyfried takes a body. Here comes Deep. He's looking for somewhere to go. Doesn't really have anything. 45 seconds left in this first period. We're scoreless. Peterson takes it at neutral zone, gets it to Seyfried. We got 33 seconds left. They're going to call offsides.
Anything but penalties is what these refs are calling, but it is what it is. Mountain Select has the puck coming down into our zone.
Stack goes back to get it. Blom and Peterson in the D-men. Seyfried's going to look bottom of your screen. Great pass to Deep. Deep trying to get some room. Good skating there. He's got some space now. Backdoor pass tipped by Stack. Stack got his stick on it, and it was bouncing right at the net as the goalie slid, and the goalie gobbled it up. What a nice save by the net.
Was that a Stack with that fancy skating?
That was Deep with the fancy skating, and then Deep threw it back door. Stack got a stick on it.
Man,
but the goalie
was great.
Hoovered it up. Nice job. Carlson and Blom come on as your blue liners. Seyfried wins it. Stack's going to fire it. Man, he hit that one high and far and wide. Stack down low. Loose puck in front of the net. And it's wide at the end of the first period. That was a dangerous play. No goal.
And I think we'll be all right.
Best defense is also a good offense. Let's get a goal. Yep. Be back in a couple minutes. All right, we're gonna start the second period here. Scoreless. Seyfried stacked. Deep are your forwards. Carlson and Blom are your D-men. Mountain Selects in white going right to left. Hawks in black going left to right. Blom goes back to retrieve it. Seyfried has it. Mountain Selects player is able to keep it in the zone, but Blom exits it and pushes it forward. Nice play by Harper, getting it deep. Here comes Mountain Select. Their cross-ice passes just aren't quite as crisp as ours, although they still might get a shot here. They do. Ethan's there. Loose puck. What a save by Ethan.
That was a great save. We got lucky there. I mean, that could have easily been 1-0 before our blink of our eyes.
What a save by Ethan in the net there. Love it.
Awesome save. Keeping us in the
Ethan
game.
is off to a good start. I think there was some confusion over whether that was in the net. It was not. Lang gets it out into the neutral zone. Mountain Selects dumps it back in, but not before an offsides. So we'll do a neutral zone face-off here early in the second period. We're scoreless. Shots look to be 10-7 in favor of the Hawks, so it's not lopsided at all. Nice play by Pope. She gets it to Busman. Busman has Varley ahead of him. He gets past 1 and 2. Busman, wide angle shot. Loose puck! And the Mountain Select goalie is able to fall on it.
Varley does a good job crashing the net there after Busman's shot. You never know what the goalie's going to leave out, and the goalie had that covered, but still a good opportunity for the Hawks.
It is. I agree. So Kane and Pope are on the blue line. You still have the forward grouping of Lang, Varley, and Busman. Lang's going to take the drop here. Early second period. Mountain Selects wins the draw. Pope on the board, not able to hold it, but Kane does a good job getting that. Varley takes it into the zone. Lang tries a toe drag. Busman. Here comes Mountain Select. Varley's doing a good job back checking. Pope does a good job driving the player wide. It's off the side of the cage, I think, or Mountain Select's trying to get set up. Blocked shot there by Varley.
Yep, that's a penalty.
The Hawks are going to be on a mini power play. Ethan's going to go to the bench. Busman reverses it. Nice skating. Hawks have a mini power play. Busman's going to fire it. Loose puck. The Mountain Selects gets it. So we'll do a power play here. It's only going to be 60 seconds. These power plays in this tournament are very short. Not quite as much of an advantage.
I saw Pope kind of go after that guy at the end. I kind of liked it, Kind of got hit and then skated back and kind of popped him. I kind of like it.
Who drew the penalty?
I don't know. It's
Dodge is going to take the draw. He's got Stromberg and Vossenkemper as his forwards. Blom and Carlson are your D-men. We got a power play here. King Supers, 50 cents off your next grocery visit if the Hawks score. We are scoreless. Early second period. Stromberg looking in the middle, and here comes Mountain Selects, and they're just going to ice that one. So we'll do an offensive zone face-off here with 37 seconds left on the power play. And we're 9:20 to go in the second period, so we're still early. This first goal is important.
Yeah, we gotta pop one in and break this game open on the power play. Hit someone in the slot, and then to just bury it. That's what this team is good at. I'd like to see it on this power play.
Vossenkemper takes the draw. Stromberg's there. Stromberg comes away with it, looking for the pass to the middle. Backdoor, loose puck. And that's going to be a penalty on the Hawks. The Mountain Selects player fell. It almost looked like he kind of grabbed the Hawks player's stick. It looks like that's going to put Stromberg into the box.
Hawks are going to be 4-on-4 with that penalty. Stromberg in the box. And things aren't looking that good for us. We got to pop this game open. We can't keep keeping it 0-0 with Mount
So
Select.
Dodge, Vossen Kemper, Carlson, and Blom are your 4. We're going to have 4-on-4 for 18 seconds, and then there's going to be 42 seconds of the Mountain Select's power play. Early second period, scoreless. Dodge. Who gets it to Carlson, who's going to ice it. So that kills a little bit of time. So we have 6 seconds left at 4-on-4, and then 42 seconds of power play for Mountain Select.
Yep.
Mountain Selects wins it. Pass into the middle. Fired by the Mountain Selects player, but Ethan stops it with his chest. Corrals the rebound. Really good to see Ethan having a strong game since the Hawks have not gotten their scoring going.
Ethan definitely has our back right now. Mountain Select should have scored on a few chances. So did we. I just feel like their chances have been a little bit scarier. Like rebounds open that Ethan has robbed.
Both goalies have been tough. So we have a power play for Mountain Selects for 40 seconds. Uh-oh, turnover almost taken by Deep. So you got Deep and Stack, and Carlson and Blom are your 4 Hawks. We are on the kill for 22 more seconds. Blom. She's just going to fire it. Almost got that on net.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you can't ice it till midget. Coaches just tell you to throw it at the net or try and flip it to where it's not an icing. But that's killing off time. That was the right play. There's 13 seconds left here on this PK for the Hawks.
8:14 to go in the second period. Loose puck. Mountain Select's going to have a shot here. They didn't take it. Went back to the point.
Got to kill this off.
Rebound. Nice job by Blom getting the rebound and sending it into the corner. So that's going to be an icing. So we're at even strength. We've killed the penalty. Now it's time to get a goal.
Thank goodness Blom was able to get that rebound out of there and just throw it and kill the penalty.
Looks like Peterson and Pope will come on the blue line. And then you're going to have Seyfried, Stack, and Deep as your 3 forwards. Seyfried comes away with it. Tries to get it to Stack. Mountain Select blocks it. But now it's loose and in the middle. Bouncing puck. Peterson corrals it and does not get it out of the zone. It's now out.
Yeah, now it's out.
Peterson has it. He chips it up the boards and he hits Deep.
Wow.
Not a lot Deep could do there. It was going to be a 1-on-4. Mountain Select does a good job getting back.
Yep, that's for sure. They know Littleton and the Hawks are just an absolute offensive powerhouse when it comes to that. And they know that if they could just play good defense, they have a pretty good shot because they're a pretty skilled team. From what I've seen so
Mountain Select wants to keep this game 0-0, 1-0, 2-0, keep it low scoring, and they're going to be right in it till the end. The Hawks are not able to really get going on offense, which favors Mountain Select with their style of play. So the Hawks need to get one here. Laying down low, he's got Bussman and Varley as his other forwards. Pope and Peterson are still the D-men. Peterson fires it. Loose puck in the middle.
tangled up in the middle.
Backdoor, quick shot. Great save by the goalie. Bussman grabbed the puck and shot it. Gets it in the middle to Varley. Varley getting hooked like a madman. No call. Here comes Mountain Select. Tries a toe drag. Not having it is Pope. Down into the corner. Busman has it.
Go Busman.
He's got Varley. Actually, I don't think he had it. He was chasing it. Varley pushes it into the zone. It's now in the neutral zone. Comes back to Pope, who ends up popping it across ice. Peterson's coming up to get it. Could have been a big collision there. Varley does a good job getting it in. Physical play there, no call. Mountain Selects has it. Passes in the middle. Nothing happened. Dangerous pass in the middle, but nobody's there. Peterson has it. He tries to backhand it up to Varley. Here comes Mountain Selects. Nice save by Ethan! Dangerous. Turnover.
Ethan's keeping us in the game here.
Pope was back, and she might have gotten some interference, but the player on that play was number 1, Ethan Lefebvre, with a big save on a point-blank chance by Mountain Select. 5:32 to go in the second period. Hawks have some new players on the ice. Block shot by Vossen-Kemper. Not able to get to it. You got Dodge, Vossen-Kemper, and Stromberg at forward.
Hawks are struggling to get it out of the zone. This is a little scary here.
Carlson and Kane are your D-men. Nice job by Carlson. Gets it up to Vossen-Kemper, but not able to corral it. Neutral zone. Chips it forward into the zone. Deep. Dodge and Stromberg are in the area. Nice play by Carlson, keeping it in. Stromberg with it. Throws it around the horn. Dodge is going to get there. Nice play by Dodge. Quick shot. No rebound. Mountain Select's goalie is having himself a day, as is the Hawks goalie.
It seems to be a goaltender fest so far. 0-0 with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left. Not something you see. 0-0 game in the second.
What a nifty play by Dodge to get some space and get a shot off.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot. Goalie just made a good save. Shoot!
Dodge wins the draw into the middle. Quick shot!
Man, that was so quick. That was
Vossen-Kemper off the draw. Dodge is up direction. So that gives the Hawks a little bit of breathing room. 1-0 here, 4:28 to go in the second period. Cross ice pass doesn't quite get to deep. Deep stack. Seyfried are your 3 forwards. Carlson and Kane still your D-men. Seyfried gets it to Stack. Stack shoots it. Rebound. Stack wasn't quite able to get all of it, but was able to weave through traffic and get a shot off. Kane. Deep. They're going to call offsides.
There's no
Stack.
way. That's not an offsides.
Man, that was close, but
That was definitely close.
so Blom and Pope come on at the blue line. Seyfried will take the draw. He's got Deep and Stack. 4 minutes to go in the second period. 1-0 Hawks. Mountain Selects is just going to ice that, which gives the Hawks an offensive zone faceoff. Hawks will take the draw. Seyfried on it. Mountain Selects controls it, but the Hawks with the pressure. Seyfried's got it. He's got Deep in the middle. Wide angle. Quick rebound. Where's the puck? A lot of yelling.
That's a lot to unpack there.
I think the goalie froze it, and there might have been a little bit of post-freezing extracurriculars.
Yeah, we definitely whacked the goalie a little more after the whistle than we should have.
As you get older, you got to be careful about that, don't you,
Yeah,
AJ?
just get killed at the older.
To the point. Blom fires it. Blocker saved by the goalie. Blom again. Down low. Seyfried. Good skating. Looking for something. Dangerous pass. It's the back of the cage. Seyfried's on the puck, deep there in support. Mountain Selects comes away with it. The Hawks are in position.
Cover.
Nice skating there by the Mountain Selects player. Blom not having it. Weak shot goes into the corner as Blom separates the man. Nice play. Quick shot, Mountain Select. Rebound, in. That looked like it went in, but it did not.
Man,
the referee was right there and said no goal, but man, that looked like it went in, didn't it, AJ?
Yeah, I mean, you got to agree, this game's not going to stay 1-0. Mountain Select's going to score. We just got to get as many offensive chances as we can. Mountain Select's definitely going to score.
One is not going to be enough. I agree with you there.
Almost feels like next door is likely going to win the game.
You guys are doing a great job.
So we're going to do a defensive zone draw here. Lang's on it. Mountain Selects comes away with it deep on the pressure. Busman loose puck in front of the net. Mountain Selects trying to get a shot off. Fortunately, the Hawks converge. Lang with it behind our own net. He reverses it. Kane is going to get there, try to bump it to Busman. Busman has it. Busman, cross ice pass. It hits Varley, so it's not going to be an ice. Lang, Busman, Varley. At the point, you got Peterson and Kane. In the corner, here comes Mountain Select. They break out. Hawks are doing a good job getting back. That's going to be offsides. We got 2 minutes to go in the second period. Shots are 19-12 Hawks, 1-0 Hawks. That feels about like the story of the game. I agree with you, AJ. I don't think one is going to be enough.
I'd be shocked if this game was 2-0 or 1-0. 2-1 would be an ideal score. We just got to get out of this.
Mountain Selects is typically in a good position. They're a sound structural team, so there's not going to be much easy at all. Mountain Selects tries to get a shot off, unable, but they offsides it, so we're going to do a neutral zone face-off here. 1:40 to go in the second period. Mountain Selects, loose bouncing puck off the defensive play there. Goes past the net into the corner. Puck squirts out. And Kane comes away with it. He's going to get it up to Varley, but not quite to him. Bounces just beyond his reach. Varley is able to muck it up enough to get it out of the zone. Here comes Varley with some space. He's going to get it in deep. Never a bad idea to get the puck in deep. Busman's there. Into the corner. Mountain Selects tries it. Lang is able to come away with it. 46 seconds to go. He shoots it on net quickly as the Hawks are changing. Mountain Selects tries the stretch pass to the player cherry picking, but Peterson and Carlson converge and make sure that puck doesn't get
I have a
by
feeling
him.
Mountain Select might start sending a cherry picker here.
Well, they sure as heck did there. 26 seconds to go in this period. Puck harmlessly goes to Blom. She does the right play, throws it in deep. Nice job by Carlson being strong on the board. Dodge has it down low. He squirts away. Stromberg wraps it away. Out of the net. Dawson Kemper was point blank. He got all of it, but just wide. And that's the end of the period. Wow. We got ourselves a ball game. 1-0 going into the third period. We'll be back after these messages. So we're going to start the third period, 1-0, tight game. On defense, you got Blom and Carlson taking the draw. You have Seyfried. He's joined by Deep and Stack at forward. Stack. That looks like interference to me. Referee is not calling it, though.
That is 100% at least an interference or a body check. I mean, he would have had that puck going on a one-on-one.
The Hawks Stack had chipped it by the player and had some speed, and the player collided with him. Man, that's a tough miss.
Even in Bantam, it would have been questionable for interference. It would have been a clean hit, but just like he was trying to get to the puck, that it would have been a one-on-one.
Big thing to remember, these penalties are power plays are only 60 seconds, so they really haven't been that massive of an advantage.
Yeah.
Blom goes back to get it. She flips it up the board. Stack gets a piece of it. Nice job by Stack. Good back check by Deep. Here comes Mountain Select. Quick shot. And they're going to call a penalty on Carlson after he blocks the shot. And the Hawks parents don't like it after the missed call earlier. Referee having a tough one here.
I'm going to need a replay from this. Yeah, I mean, that maybe was a little worse, but why aren't they calling that? Like for that over there, that would have given us a one-on-one opportunity versus that. It's just like, come on, guys.
So back on defense, you got Blom and Pope, and then you have Stack and Deep will be your forwards. The Hawks are going to be on the 60-second penalty kill. It is only 60 seconds. 11:05 to go in the third period in the game. Hawks up 1-0. Coach and the official talking.
That sure was a good bantam hit by Carlson.
So the Hawks need to kill this. Stack on the draw. Mountain selects in the corner. They reverse it.
No.
Dangerous pass across the face, but nobody was there. Here comes Mountain selects with some space. Quick shot. Ethan sees it. That player really didn't get much on that shot. He had a lot more space he could have gotten.
Yeah, maybe he just whiffed on it. I don't know, but
he got onto one skate and kind of just hung there and then threw a weak shot at the net. So that's in the Hawks' favor.
I'd rather have that than a backdoor.
Amen. Pope has it down low. She reverses it. Deep ought to get there. Blom in support. Mountain selects player, throws it right in front of the net. Loose puck. Ethan with the save. Wow.
Man, Ethan's had a great game. This is by far one of his best.
Ethan gloved that puck up into the air. I thought it was going over his shoulder, but it came right back down and he gloved it.
Yeah.
Love that.
You got to cover the middle more on defense.
We have 25 seconds left on this kill. Quick shot, and that's a goal. Mountain Select. With the goal, Mountain Select are now cooking. This game is right where they want it.
They deserve that goal. I mean, they've had so many.
Peterson has the puck. He took the pass from Kane.
Come on, boys.
Up to Varley. Varley into the middle looking for Lang. Busman's the other forward. Busman's got some space. Passes it to Varley. Varley backhand. Loose puck. Goalie freezes it. The referee's going to send.
They got to take them both. Yeah, take them
ice.
both. Just take them both.
So we're 1-1 here with 10:10 to go.
I mean, Busman was there's three people on one guy trying to take him down. Busman was just trying to get in there and sell things out. That's a fine penalty. It's 5-on-5, even strength. But Busman definitely one of the better players, so I want to lose him.
So 5-on-5 offensive zone face-off. It looks like they're going to have offsetting 60-second penalties. Lang is going to take the draw. He's joined it forward by Varley and
hold on.
Vossen.
Are they offsetting because they're putting them on the board? Are we playing? I'm confused. They don't usually put offsettings on the board.
Quick shot! Oh, man, that was high and just a little bit wide on the quick shot by Vossenkemper, the first goal scorer for the Hawks. Here comes Mountain Select. They throw it deep, and Lang's going to go back and retrieve it. Nice skating by Lang. He gets it up to Varley. Varley's got Vossenkemper, but it is knocked away. Vossenkemper providing the pressure. Down low, good hustle by Lang. Lang, loose puck in front of the net. Hits the goalie in the chest. Loose puck again, and now they blew the whistle, but the puck clearly was not frozen.
It's hard to tell. I think maybe they had covered it. We just kept poking at it, but maybe it wasn't really covered. It's hard to see when there's that many people in front of the net, but good opportunity. Got to bury those rebounds.
Dodge's line with Stack and Stromberg at forward comes on the ice. Peterson and Kane are your D-men. This is a tight one. We got 9:27 to go in this game.
Got to break this game open.
Mountain Selects wins the draw. Comes back to the Hawks. Peterson throws it forward, and they're going to call offside, so we'll do a neutral zone face-off. Again, the winner advances to the semifinals this evening at 6 o'clock against New Mexico. The losers' weekend is done. Peterson has the puck. He throws it forward looking for Stromberg. It probably is going to be no icing. Dodge is there. Now Stromberg is there. Stack reverses it to Stromberg, looking in the middle. Love that pass. Nobody was there, but good thinking.
Got to keep it in.
Puck squirts into the neutral zone. And that's going to be offsides. 9 minutes even left in this one. The Hawks are going to change. The penalties that were offsetting are now over. So this is plain old 5-on-5 hockey. Who's going to make a play here? Looks like Blom and Carlson are your D-men. Comes back to Blom. She chips it up to Stat. Dodge and Stromberg are the other forwards. Stat. Looking cross ice. Enters the zone. Carlson's going to go back and get it in our defensive zone. He throws it around the horn. Mountain Select is there. At the point, Mountain Select fires it. Ethan kick saved that one, although it was not on net. Mountain Select looking to get the puck into the front of the net. The Hawks do a good job. Nice pass behind Stromberg. But it's not going to be an icing, so that's a great play. Here comes Seyfried on the ice, along with Vossenkemper and Deep. The Mountain Select player goes by all three of them. Into the corner, Blom is able to get the puck and throw it around the horn. Carlson's the other D-man. Seyfried comes away with it. He chips it up to Vossenkemper. Vossenkemper is getting those legs moving. Deep is on the backside. Vossenkemper tries to get around the horn. He's going to tried to get something going there, but not able to. Mountain Select chips it forward. Blom does a nice job of covering, but the pass gets there. And I think Carlson slid in and saved that. That's a collision. No call. Deep has it. Now Vossenkemper. We have 7:22 to go. There's a camera right. Mountain Selects has it. They get it in deep. Carlson has it. Carlson takes the space and chips it forward, gets it in deep. Always a smart play.
Go Busman.
6:57 to go in this one. Seyfried trying to get control of it. He does. Backhand in the middle. Busman. Good pass. Seyfried again. Looking for deep. Mountain Select knocks it away. Pope is on the ice. She chips it back down low to Seyfried. The other defender is Kane. Loose puck in front of the net. Mountain Selects comes away with it. Busman takes it, passes across. Looking for Seyfried. Quick shot, but a block by the Mountain Select player. Back door, coming to deep. Deep fires it. Goalie's in position. Hawks doing a good job getting pressure on this netminder. Nice skating there by Seyfried, but a block shot by Mountain Select.
Man, this goalie's always in position.
Good job with the feet by Kane, keeping that puck in the zone and keeping it deep. Deep is there.
Boys, you're hounding pucks right now.
Here comes Mountain Select.
Get back.
Mountain Select player goes all the way across the ice. Takes a wide angle shot. Easy save by Ethan. So that's going to freeze the puck.
Good
we have
save.
5:47 to go in this game. We are tied 1-1.
Man, that little sequence we just had there is awesome. We kept pucks in. We were hounding pucks. We got a lot of chances. We just got to get this goalie out of position. He's always in position.
Mountain Selects wins the draw. They fire it from the point. It gets through traffic most of the way, but blocked by Kane. Loose puck in front of net. Pope knocks it away to the Mountain Select player. It goes back door, who goes between his legs. Kind of a nifty little play, but the Hawks get it out of the zone. Neutral zone. Varley chips it forward. Comes back to Kane. Kane gets it over to Pope. Pope gets it up to Busman. Busman across the formation there looking for Varley. Varley throws it back towards the net, right across the face. Nobody there. Nice play by Busman, although he loses an edge. And here comes Mountain Select. The Hawks are back. Pope drives him in the corner. Wide angle shot hits the back of the cage. Nice job and hustle by Varley getting it out of the zone. Quick shot by Mountain Select is blocked into the corner. Pope's going to get there with the Mountain Select player first. And the Hawks come away with it. Vossenkemper,
Good flip.
nice little chip pass to
Varley.
Varley.
Go,
Vossenkemper is ahead of Varley.
Go, boys. Rip it.
Varley shoots it, and it goes high and wide. Vossenkemper throws it back around the horn. Nobody's there. 4:24 to go in this game.
That was a nice chip
Peterson
pass.
comes up. Mountain Selects. Gets it out of the zone. Vossenkemper. So Blom and Peterson are your D-men. Stromberg just came onto the ice. Vossenkemper and Dodge are the other. They didn't call too many men, but here's Stromberg. Stromberg tries to go past the defender. Not able to get a shot off. Nice play by the Mountain Selects defender. Hawks had a little 3-on-1 there. Here comes Mountain Select. Weak shot is kicked away by Ethan into the corner. Good job by the Hawks defense. Dodge is there. Quick shot by Mountain Select, but a save by Ethan. Comes to the point. Mountain Select player is going to fire it, but that's blocked by Dodge. Got a little bit of a breakaway here. Vossenkemper.
Stay onside. There we go.
Vossenkemper loses it, and here comes Mountain Select. We have 3:24 to go in the game. Puck's going to go behind our own net. Peterson is there. He gets it to Dodge. Dodge across the ice to Vossenkemper. Tic-tac-toe to Stromberg. Stromberg's going to try to get a shot. Is it? Shot on, and he fires it right into the goalie's chest, who saw it all the way. This goalie's going to be tough to beat on those point-blank kind of long-range shots.
We gotta fake him out and get all the rebounds we can. It seems whenever we get a rebound, he's always in position, so we just gotta bury them and maybe fake him out.
Both goaltenders have been tremendous. It's going to be a shame for one of them. Seyfried wins the draw. Comes quickly to deep, shoots it off the side.
Nice shot.
Goalie's able to glove it and knock it away to the side. Might have been on net. Here comes Mountain Select. Good job by Stack getting a stick on the puck, and it hits the official, which is a good thing for the Hawks. Stack up to Seyfried. Seyfried at the red line. We have 2:42 to go in the game. Stack trying to squeeze past. Comes back to Pope. Pope up the boards to Stack. Into the neutral zone. Mountain Select comes away with it. The other defender is Carlson. Deep Seyfried and Stack are the forwards. Pope is there first. Comes into the middle. Dangerous zone. We have 2:18 to go in this game. Collision on the bottom of our screen. Carlson, nice cross-ice pass to Stack. He's got some space. He fires it. Kick save by the goalie. What a great shot, but a better save. Carlson has it. He's got space. 2 minutes exactly to go in this one. And that's going to be icing. Pope was hustling as there was a chance it wasn't going to be icing, but it was. That'll give the Hawks an offensive zone faceoff. 1:55 to go, 1-1. Winner plays in the semis. Losers weekend is cut short. Lang, Busman, and Varley are the forwards. Blom and Kane are your blue liners. Blom has it. D-to-D pass to Kane. Kane chips it up to Busman, who chips it forward. And quick shot, loose puck. It is not in. The goalie kick saved maybe twice, or maybe that hit the post, one or the other. An incredible chance for the Hawks goes wrong. Lang goes at the volley, loose puck in front of the net. Mountain Selects comes away with it. 1:35 to go. Lang all over the place. Busman's there too. Lang is going to try to get there. He doesn't. Mountain Selects gets it to the point. Good job keeping it in the zone by Kane. Mountain Selects player tips it past him, but Busman is there, so is Blom. Mountain Selects player goes wide, throws a very wide angle shot that Ethan easily saved. So we're going to do an offensive zone face-off. We got 1:12 to go in this one.
I cannot believe this Mountain Select goalie has been making all these saves. I mean, it all started with Stack and that kick save shot, and then he's just been on fire. Every rebound we get, he just coughs up in a good way when he just gets it.
If it gets to overtime, they do have a 3-on-3 overtime for 5 minutes, as we saw in the game before us. Blom is there. She throws it around the horn. A little bit of a collision. Quick shot from the point. That was way high and way wide. Peterson and Blom are the D-men. Blom has it behind the net. She reverses it. Nice play. Mountain Selects on top of it now. They come away with it. Comes to Varley. Varley intercepts it. He's got Busman on the opposite side of the formation. He's going to reverse it as he lost it for a second.
Go Varley.
Good skating by Varley. Going to have to move the puck. Good play by Varley to get it deep. Mountain Selects was back with 4 men. Good play to get it deep. But here comes Mountain Selects with speed, and a bad stretch pass is probably going to be icing. That is a fortunate play for the Hawks. A bad stretch pass gives us the offensive zone face-off with 24 seconds to go.
I don't know, maybe we could call a timeout and draw something up. I mean, is there timeouts?
There are timeouts, I believe. But I'm not certain. We are definitely not taking one. So Dodge, Stromberg, Vossenkemper are your forwards. Carlson and Blom are your defenders. Come away with it. Dodge into the middle. Stromberg, quick pass, but dangerous pass in the zone. Vossenkemper shoots it just wide. Pass across the face. Mountain Selects wants none of it. Blom's going to go back to get it. 5 seconds to go. Blom throws it up, and that's going to be the end of regulation. So we're going to regroup, and then we're going to have a quick 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime to see who advances to the semifinals. We'll be back in a minute. So we're going to do an overtime to see who advances to the semifinals. And I was incorrect. It's going to be a 4-on-4 overtime, not a 3-on-3. There are 7 minutes on the board, but it is going to be...
I believe a shootout would be after the 7 minutes.
And to be clear, this is a golden goal situation. So first team to score the game will be over, and that team will win. If we're done at 7 minutes without a score, we will do a shootout. So Dodge, Blom, Varley and Carlson, I think, are the 4 for the Hawks. 4-on-4 overtime. Hawks win the draw. Carlson has it. He throws it up to Varley.
Go.
Excuse me. Quick shot. That one goes over the net.
Can't have
And
too
that
much
is
of a
not
forecheck
Varley.
here.
That is
Gotta make sure we
Stromberg.
got some guys back.
That's Stromberg. My apologies on saying Varley. Here comes Mountain Select with space. And they're going to be way offsides. Nowhere.
Thank goodness. Get a zone shot.
So we're going to do a neutral zone face-off here. Same 4. Blom, Carlson, Dodge, and Stromberg. Mountain Select comes away with it. Blom breaks it up. Carlson has it. Carlson to Dodge, nice pass. Not able to hold on to it, but we get it forward. Nice job by Blom keeping it. She throws it at the net with a shot. It hits the Mountain Select player.
Right,
here comes Mountain Select into the zone. Nice job by Carlson driving him wide, not able to really get a shot off. Dodge has it. He gets it up to Varley. Varley gets the red line. He's got a 1-on-2. He's going to buy time. Nice play by Varley to reverse it in. Stack is there.
Smart play by Varley to kind of just delay.
Pope has it. She's going to chip it back forward. Pope and Kane are your D-men. Varley and Stack are your forwards. Again, 4-on-4 overtime. Until somebody scores, or 5.5 minutes, whichever's first. Here comes Varley with it. He's doing a good job being patient, but he loses it there, and Mountain Selects takes it behind their own net. Nice play here. Kane with a quick shot goes just wide. I love him stepping up, the D-man, and firing that shot.
Yeah, I got to keep it in. We can't have too much of a forecheck. We got to have 2 guys back at least.
Pope has it. Pope's going to fire it low and away on net. Good shot. Glove saved by the goalie.
We got to regroup face-off, kind of, just to get some fresh legs on ice. And,
Kane and
5 seconds left in the overtime period 4.
Kane and Pope will be your defensemen still, and looks like Deep and Busman are the 2 forwards. 4-on-4 overtime hockey. Mountain Selects comes away with it. Stretch pass, looking for the player. He gets past him. He's going to take a wide-angle shot, and that's knocked down. But Busman has it with some speed. He tries to chip it past the Mountain Select player. Unsuccessful. Comes back to Pope. Pope gets the red line, gets it to Deep.
Good idea.
And Mountain Select throws it back forward. 4:25 to go in this overtime. Again, Pope has it.
There.
She's taking her time. Cross-ice pass. It's tipped, but ultimately gets the Deep. And here comes Mountain Select. Quick, long-range shot. Not quite sure. I guess they needed a change. Loose puck in front of net. Pope has it. She chips it up to Deep. Deep taking his time. Good skating by Deep.
Here comes Deep.
He chips it to himself. He's going to probably be able to get there, but not, in fact, able to. Nice hustle by the Mountain Select player. 3:46 to go. Grossman and Lang. Pope and Blom. Lang. Grossman subs out, and Seyfried's onto the ice. Mountain Selects reverses it. 3:27 to go in overtime. Comes up the boards. Here comes Mountain Select. Good job by Pope keeping it in on the board, but it is offsides.
That's all right.
So that is all right. We're going to probably sub a couple of players, maybe? No? Pope, Blom, Lang, Seyfried are the 4. 3:20 to go in this overtime. Winner advances to the semifinals this evening against New Mexico, I believe. And the losers' weekend is
shots on net here, boys.
Both goalies having themselves games today.
No, don't call
No
that.
penalty called. Looked like it might have been a trip.
Oh, that's
Ends up
offsides.
being an offside.
Whew. It could have been a risky trip there. don't ever want to be on the kill in OT. You want to get that goal because shootouts are just a different story.
Reset! Go, let's go!
Neutral zone face-off. Seifried is going to take it. He wins it. Comes back to Pope. Pope gets it up to Seifried, who it bounces away from him. Pope has it. She's got time. She passes it to Seifried in the middle. Seifried chips it to Lang. Mountain Selects now has it. 2:53 to go in the overtime. Pope has it. She's going to throw it in deep. Nice play. Keeping the puck in deep. Here comes the forecheck. Seifried's there. Mountain Select has some space. Good job by Vassenkemper, who takes it away. He's got in the middle. Dodge, but not able to get the pass off. Good hustle by Vassenkemper. Dodge comes away with it. Looking in the middle, comes to Vassenkemper. Trying to get a shot off. Mountain Selects breaks it up. Some pretty good hockey here.
Keep that.
Bounces between Pope's legs. She tried to keep the bouncing puck in, not able to do it. Vassenkemper takes it in, and I guess they called offsides.
Always want to whistle so we can get fresh legs and take a deep breath here with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in overtime.
Blom and, well, it looks like Peterson and Blom are the defenders, and then the forwards are Dodge and Stromberg. Nice job by Blom chipping it forward. Here comes Mountain Select, 2-on-2. Gets past one defender, fires it. That one could have been it, but it wasn't. It was high and wide. Ethan looked to be in good position as well. Dodge throws it around the horn. Mountain Selects comes away with it. Quick shot. Ethan gives up a rebound. The Blom is there to.
Blom did a good job boxing him out. No.
That was a dangerous
Good
play.
clear, good
We will
clear.
take the icing.
I'll take that.
The Mountain Select player went around the net. The net was open, and he hit the back side, I think, of Ethan's leg pads. Fortunately, he was able to get back. Both goalies have just played tremendously. One of them's going to be disappointed here. 1:25 to go in the overtime. Stack takes the drop on net. He's going to freeze it. So Kane and Carlson are the D-men. Stack and Varley are the forwards. Hawks have 1:22 to go here. How tremendous would a goal here for the Hawks be?
That would just be awesome. We got to get more shots on net, more opportunities, and get it out of our zone, and stop running around. Good
Nice
block.
block shot by Carlson, I think. Or Kane, excuse me. Back door, Mountain Selects, quick shot, but Ethan is there, and it chips it up. Looking for Stack. Stack's got a little bit of space. He gets past one, but not the other. Nice defensive play. Stack into the middle. He's on his backhand. He reverses it.
Good dump.
Behind the net. Good play. Varley is there. Varley gets it. Comes to Kane. Kane's going to have some time. He's going to take the space. He fires it loose puck. Rebound was juicy, but nobody was in the middle. Here comes Mountain Select. Carlson's back on defense. Nice play by Owen. And here comes Stack. We got a 2-on-0. We have 26 seconds to go, and the pass is wide. The 2-on-0 does not result in a shot. Varley with a good move there. Goes back door, backhand. Good backhand by Stack, and the goalie kicked it away. What a save. 11 seconds to go. Mountain Select's going to try to get a shot off before the end of this overtime. 5 seconds to go.
Man, Stack's doing great. There we go.
And they're not. And that's going to be it. So it looks like we're going to go to shootout.
Dude, I wish we stayed in overtime. I hate shootouts sometimes. I mean, we have so much momentum.
Everybody take a deep breath. Okay, deep breath concluded. So we're, I believe, going to do a shootout. The referee has put the puck at center ice, which presumes that we are, in fact, going to do a shootout. So these goalies have had tremendous days. Let's see who can make a couple of saves and who can put one in the back of the net. What an opportunity for the Hawks.
In the shootout, you just got to read the goalie at first. I mean, when you come down, it's not just about picking a move and executing it. You pick your move once you get to the hash marks. You don't just go and be like, I'm doing this. Got to stay calm, got to pretend like it's practice, and, just can't overthink it. Those are the biggest things, and hopefully this team can do just that. There's going to be butterflies. You're just going to have to play with them while you shoot. It's all part of the game. We'll see who shoots first, second, third, and how our goalie can do.
All right, so everybody's getting grouped up. I do not know what we're going to do here in terms of shooters. I haven't seen this team in a shootout, and I'm not quite sure who our best shootout takers are. We got a bunch of good offensive players, so I'm sure Coach will put out some good options. Ethan, of course, is going to be in the net. AJ, you think we're going to do 3 shooters?
It's always 3. Yeah, they do 3 in the NHL. They really only do 5 for like an all-star game.
So Brecken Stack, he comes onto the ice. No. This is going to be the first shooter. It looks like it's always 3.
I mean, when you go down there, you just got to.
There is some talk there could be 5 shooters. We'll find out.
We'll find out here. I'm pretty sure it's 3. I've never really done one with 5.
Mountain Select's player is going to take the first shot, and here we go. And he puts it in the back of the net. Mountain Select goes up 1-0. Great play by the shooter there. That was nifty. Read the goalie and do what you do here.
Yeah, the goalie has fear too. You're not the only one with fear. You just, again, don't totally decide your move until you get to the hash marks.
Here comes Stack. Easily beats the goalie. Knots it up.
With finesse.
Ice water.
Awesome. With finesse, got the goalie. Both shooters got the goalie to slide out of position. So
these goalies have had great days, but the shooters get them on the first.
You got a chance to jump ahead right here. Good save by Ethan.
The Hawks are going to send Henrik Varley out. Varley is ready to go. The referee blows the whistle, and here comes Mr. Varley. Second attempt for the Hawks, tied at 1. And he gets it in! Fakes the goalie out. That was nasty.
Man,
2-1 Hawks. Through 2 shooters for each team. AJ, how about that?
That's what you love to see. I mean, but all shooters at this point have faked the goalie out. That was by far the nastiest, in my opinion. Let's see if Ethan can come up clutch here.
Here's it. Nice shot by the Mountain Selects player, tying this up at 2.
Right,
but the Hawks have, I'm hearing from parents.
No way.
And it goes in. The goalie moves, and Steinberg goes backhand, and it goes right inside the net. It did bounce Lex. 3-2 in overtime Hawks. And he loses it. And it's a save! The Hawks are going to have a chance here.
If we score here, it's over, right? If we score here, it's done. It's over. It's over.
So if we score here, we're up 3-2. Hawks are up 3-2. This is their first shooter. This would end it.
This would end it.
Dodge is going to take the draw. Here comes Dodge on the shot. And a big save by the goaltender. Now this is going to be the final shooter for Mountain Select. A save here wins it. 3-2 Hawks.
Come on, Ethan, you got this.
Save here wins it. 3-2. A save here will win it. Mountain selects on their 5th shot. The Hawks will have one more shot if he makes it. And he gets a stick out! And it's no goal! The Hawks win! They advance to the semifinals! Hawks win! Hawks win! I don't think I've ever seen a 5-man shootout like that. My goodness.
They don't usually do 5 shootouts here. I'm kind of lucky we did.
That's a tough loss for Mountain Selects, who played their heart out. Somebody was going to be disappointed. It turns out it's them. Hawks are going to play tonight in the semifinals of the Silver Stick International.
Against the New Mexico Wolves, Ice Wolves.
That's what it looks like. Great win for the Hawks. Our game will be at 6 or 6:15, and we will see you all then.
Good night, I guess good night, whatever.